OVERLEAF partners are pioneers in the EU with regards to green material innovations, meaning that they are making great efforts to develop new materials that do not impact the environment or do not harm the environment as conventional materials do. And also materials that facilitate the manufacturing process itself in order to become more energy efficient, so that we consume less energy, which means we impact the environment less. The involvement of circular materials facilitates circularity and recyclability, and this allows to circulate both waste materials, waste end-of-life products, but also reuse manufacturing waste that is generated a lot during the production process, and overall reduce environmental impact. So NTNU in this sense is supporting OVERLEAF by assessing life cycle assessment, the impacts that are generated in order to provide an understanding of what is going on in terms of the environmental impacts, but also act where and when needed. Also, we're at NTNU in Assam Lab developing our own waste management strategy on how to recycle in a sustainable manner end-of-life tanks, hydrogen tanks that the project will manufacture or develop. The majority of, so far, as we know, polymer composites have been stemming from fossil fuels, which means that we're using resources from nature. Also, as we very well know, thermosetting composites are very challenging to recycle, very difficult to, of course, recover in the case of a composite, the reinforcement. This means that both natural resources and waste disposal are large problems for the industry and the research as well, and this needs to be particularly addressed and are actually the matters of research worldwide. So in OVERLEAF, partners are developing state-of-the-art polymers, and polymers which are circular by design, which means that we are facilitating tank disassembly and the circularity as a whole of a tank in the end. And thus, OVERLEAF is not only going to develop hydrogen tanks which are addressing a sustainable fuel system, but will do that with materials which are circular, meaning that we will not harm the environment by the materials that we will use for the tanks themselves. Actually, through OVERLEAF, NTNU is working hard on highlighting the circularity and also environmental impact problems. Both problems that concern polymer composites, which are used in aerospace. We're doing that with a view to instigating some new legislations that do not exist at the moment concerning aerospace applications. So the goal is that future aerospace composite materials are more environmentally friendly than current practice for, as we know, greener aviation. And this requires support at both national and European and international levels as well. And this requires support by means of imposing new legislations on materials and processing for the industry. So new legislations for circular materials and for waste disposal as well will certainly bring Europe one step ahead in terms of sustainability in aerospace.